for you come into existence? You know, how do you get this something from nothing? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the process? What's the evolution?
Well, it's usually sparked by an idea, and by an idea I don't mean a topic. I seldom start a poem knowing what I'm going to be talking about. Something interesting may happen, for instance, an easy story to tell is I remember one time being in Central Park for a Femi Kuti performance, and opening for him was some band from Egypt, and I don't remember the name, but they arrived late, and they announced in Central Park in New York, you know, sorry, but the opening band is late, they're having difficulty getting through customs. So they came straight from the airport to the stage. And I remember they had on these, you know, long white robes, and they were covered in dust. And I remember thinking, wow, that's Egyptian dust. Those robes, they just got here, you know, and then the music started. And beyond my expectations, it was like some Africa Bambaataa-esque beat that started. And when the guy started singing, I was like, God damn, it sounds like these cats threw basement parties in pyramids. And I pulled my drum from my pocket, basement parties in pyramids. And so usually some idea will drive me to begin. And then from there, it blossoms into what follows. It's either that, or I'm going through something. You know, whether it's, it could be anything, the loss of a loved one, a breakup, something that angers me on the news, something. And it's pent up to the point where I have to release it. And then it comes like that. But mostly it comes in drips and drops, and I revisit. I start many poems over the course of, you know, a day, a week, a month, and I come back to them. So it's kind of like a garden, you know, where you tend and you leave them, this one doesn't need sunlight, just keep this for 6 months, come back to it, now it makes sense. Because a lot of times it doesn't make sense to me at the beginning. So the approach varies, but at the end of the day, it's like any writer's process, full of editing and all of the things to kind of like sharpen